who there, what go on people, what go on? Isaac Gaza, big up yourself. Uganda boy, big up yourself. Daddy Lynch up, Cash Red, big up yourself. Stammer Campbell, big up yourself. Otis Chin. You see me? You know, say a straight gunshot and a stone Otis fling. Supersonic. Girl them say, it's like a dream called Super Tonic. You see me? Fireball TV. You see me? Go Fireball. Big up yourself, Friday morning, Little Boss. Miguel Russo. Girl them say them love when you do so. Big up yourself, my G. Kelly Seaton. Man them say, yeah. So come back. Yo, send a notification. Gaza flow. My objective, but enough people feel say it's a Gaza show. Stammer Max. Jaja. Teacher are the king and we have to honor that. Nah, guy, your bed. Kid Chronic. No, for the Gaza people, them say it's a big vomit. But anyway, you can yourself say you know a thing, go fight sometime, but sometimes we just have to hold out here, man. But watch this. Our topic again. I don't like up his stream, alright, great. So I say Vybz Kartel, lawyer come out now and he make some statements and we are going let me take a look over to the chart. You could look over to the chart and say small channel Fox 5. Yeah, I'll go over to the chart and see what I go on. I saw post of the chart, but as me there at time, I'm just scroll over there and see what I go on in the Jamaican scene. You know the thing go. Alright, ask Carnicla. Hold on there now. I'm going 7 days. I could go in at the 7 days. People like up the stream as you forward. Bumbo Clot, Carnicla. So in the number one position for this week we have Carnicla. And then we have Vybz Kartel. Then we have Alkaline. Then Intense. Then Spice. Then TJ. Then Squash. Then 450. 450 people there on the chart for this week. That's a great look. Big up 450. Tell them that you the body now. Big up 450. Him there on the chart. For them on the local chart like that, that's a great look. Then Popcorn. And then after that now Ritical. So standout thing for this week for me. 450 on the chart. Chronicler number one. Them they are the major highlight for me. Vybz Kartel keep doing it. Alkaline keep doing it. Intense, Spice as expected. But the big takeaway for me for this week is 450 on the charts. I remember I said it's an artist chart. I'm not tell you about song. They're on the artist chart. Wow, now over the music part now. Tentic a roll deep. They are number 10. Number 9 we have Feelings. You see me? Jada Kingdom and Diane. Number 8 we have Street Cred by Skeng. Next young artist. Number 7 we have Lali Dirt Bunks. Get what I say? And number 6 we have Imperfection at a 450 doing very well. Ritical there number 5 we Chosen. 450 there number 4. Again, so 450 have 2 songs as a young artist. And people them 2 songs are bad. I listen to Journey. Journey I do well over upon Audio Mac too. I think it's the number 1 and so forth. So we can use Audio Mac and YouTube for show what really are going on in the country. It's a great look for 450 right there. So some have 2 songs now on the charts. At number 6 for this week, him have Imperfection. And at number 4, him have Journey. 2 big songs. Number 3 we have Spice, Send It Up. That fall from off our album. And that I do well for Spice so far. Number 3 for this week. At number 2 we have Mankind, Silk Boss. That song, you know, a terror dance song. You see me enter go and good over par the maximum. And then number 2 right there, so. And number 1 we have Yahoo Boys. People, Yahoo Boys might have been the song for the summer. Might have been the song for the summer. And I've made it some more, but for the period it has been the song where I go hard. Where really I kick like in the street. Other song I kick too, you know. But it a carry a vibes, trust me. But anyway, the number 1, and it has been the song that has been either number 1 or number 2 on a YouTube thing or so. Big up yourself intense right there, so. Yeah man, Yahoo Boy is hot, man. Hot. Chopper hard, you know, the beat tough a freak dog, and I lie, but for the song them now, big up everybody who there, so. We see Skeng as a young artist there, so. Yahoo Boys, Silk Bass, Ritical, and as I say, 450 with 2 songs for this week is a great look for the young artists there. Get the me say, you know, see no Alkaline, you know, see no Popcorn, you know, see no Vybz Kartel, you know, see no Mofado in the song category. Bare young artists there, so. All of them artists are either about this year or last year. Well, Intense was 2019. So Intense look at, well, and Spice, they about a long time. So big up all of the artists and for this week. I so post a chat. But we just give a rundown in the morning. Now, the next thing we're gonna move on to now is as I may say, Vybz Kartel lawyer. So everybody by now should be well aware that Vybz Kartel has concluded both parts to the interview that he gave to Fox 5. Last night, right? Seven hours ago. Alright, so Isaac Buchanan, the tough talking lawyer representing dancehall artist Adidja Vybz Kartel Palmer, is taking no prisoners. Yo, I love how people write, you see. I miss writing, you know. I miss writing a fuck dog. I miss writing. There's an art to writing, you know. Anyway. Taking no prisoners as it relates to any talk of a probe regarding a recent bombshell jailhouse interview with his client. May I read from the Gleaner? 7 hours ago, it said. The first of a 2-part exclusive interview that was conducted by Lisa Evers of America, Fox 5 News, aired last Wednesday. I should have said this Wednesday, with the promise of a part 2 on Thursday. I actually want to get his statement. His initial response to the questions about the purpose of the probe: I have no knowledge of a probe, and the best person to ask is the security minister with the portfolio for probing. Yo, brother, easy. Read that again. Vybz Kartel lawyer, this is the man say, and this is the Gleaner, the Jamaica Gleaner. The man said his initial response to questions about the purpose of a probe was, I have no knowledge of a probe, and the best person to ask is the security minister with portfolio for probing. However, he asked, aren't people dying of COVID? Aren't people refusing to take vaccines? Aren't people poor in this country? They need a probe. They need to probe that. Buchanan told the Gleaner, hey, this a liar, yeah, really make for cartel, you know. Cartel liar, this. Jamaica has reached so far 132 COVID deaths, 1,342 COVID deaths, and a total of 5,932 cases. During the interview with Evers, which was titled Vybz Kartel is Fight for Freedom, the self-proclaimed world boss spoke about prison life and described his cell in detail. So them going here, so my instructions. Alright, so hear this now. Yeah man, the man full of lyrics, man. Remember say a big youth time father, you know. Think a big youth time father, you know. You see me, which I wanna the icon. A big youth, yeah, which I wanna the icon them in a dance hall, you know. You see me? So the man, yeah, when you have the lyrics in them, Man say, yo, I'm my minister for probing, you know? So you have to link them, man. Them not really know about the probing. Hey, them in a trouble. You in a trouble, you go on. Yo, big up yourself, Colleen Wollaston from Toronto. Alright, so this is your morning news. Dancehall morning news. You know, if you have a program like that, dancehall morning news and views. Yeah, man. Young, gifted, and black. Alright, right. We say big you that. Alright, so these are the code from the lawyer now. Him say, my instructions are that the interview was done while at Spanish Town facility. He moved to Horizon shortly after. He is now housed at the Horizon in a secure facility with a state-of-the-art technology as stated by the Minister of National Security. So what Isaac Buchanan is saying here is that he was told, I was instructed, that this interview was done. You see, before they move, teacher, I'm going to show you how the whole of them something are strategic and them thing, I know, them something are well planned. You see, I don't know if you remember, them did say them move Cartel this year. Remember them move Cartel this year, you know? And they move him Ghana one more state-of-the-art facility, right? As it relates to security and so. So this I said now, on June 21 of this year, it was reported that Vybz Kartel had been transferred from the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center to the Horizon Remand Center. So in other words then, this interview was not done recently. That's what the lawyer said. This did do when him there at the other place. You see me? No, right. Hold on there. Yeah, Spanish Town facility. Right. That a St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center. Right. So this was done while him did there at the facility before him come right here. So this interview was done. Right? So when him there right now, state of the art, can't use no phone, can't get no access to no phone, none of that. So this was done prior to now. I remember say from June 21, none of that can go on. You see me? So this is what the lawyer say right here. So the lawyer say him can't understand why would there be a probe. No. Probe mean them are look into the situation and try to question how it take place because them not go find none. They want to find no phone number, they want to find the evidence of him doing an interview recently because this they do. Find him there at the other place. So this is prior to June 21. You understand? And as I read it again, it is reported that Vybz Kartel had been transferred from the St. Catherine Correctional Center to Horizon Remand Center. Cartel has been moved from Spanish Town to Horizon Remand. Buchanan was quoted as saying, right, so he moved from Deso to Deso. Speculation was rife that Cartel's transfer was a part of the government plans to move a high-value criminals to 24 newly constructed cells in the Horizon Remand to inhibit access to cell phones, right? Buchanan added that no knowledge of the inner workings of the prison and described current situation as much I would do about nothing. So basically, he must say, there's no big deal. Him not understand what people are run up and down for. Him not understand what the excitement for. Him not understand what none of that for. Because this happened when him there at the other place. You get what I say? This not happen right now. This is not something I go on right now. So him not understand what the run up and down and what the excitement for. Yo, the man have a party, I said, hold on the man. Dancehall mag. Read, alright, so that was a glean a while ago. So I'll go over to Dancehall mag, you know. I'll go over to Dancehall mag now. Dancehall. I'll go over to Dancehall mag, people. Hold on there. man full of lyrics, man. And Fishy McCall, the minister. Johnny Cochran is nothing compared to Vybz Kartel lawyer. Alright, so hold on. Watch this now. Cartel's attorney at law, Isaac Buchanan, today told Dancehall Mag, I don't understand all this hype. I don't understand all this hype about a probe. It's ridiculous. The interview predates his movement from Spanish Town to Horizon Remand. And all this is just sensationalism and scumpy business from Nationwide. So the man a target Nationwide, you know, say Nationwide the first put out the story that there was a probe with the correctional services and several state bodies. So he's saying right here, read again. I don't understand all this hype about a probe. It's ridiculous. The interview predates his movement from Spanish Town to Horizon Remand. And all this is just sensationalism and umpy-scumpy business from Nationwide. This argument about probe is ridiculous. So he is seeing the argument about probe as silly, stupid, ridiculous. Nationwide first reported that the probe will be spearheaded by the Department of Correctional Services, the Ministry of National Security, Inspectorate, and several law enforcement agencies. According to the radio station, the investigation will attempt to verify the authenticity of the voice aired on Fox 5. So basically what the probe are going to try to find out is how authentic that voice is. Because remember, you know, if them can say, boy, that voice, they are no cartel, that means that them not do nothing wrong, there was no breach nor nothing. So them are try to ascertain the authenticity of the voice. In May, dancehall artist whose real name Adidja Palmer was transferred from the St. Catherine Adult Correctional Center to the Horizon Remand Center in Kingston as part of the government's plan to move high-value criminals to a 24 newly constructed cells at Horizon Remand. The new cells were designed to curtail access to cell phones, which are considered contraband in the Jamaican prisons. Right. The probe will reportedly try to ascertain whether, despite additional security being assigned to Cartel's prison cell at the Horizon Remand Center a few months ago, a mobile phone was smuggled into the cell. Alright, so that are basically what Isaac said. So I'm finding it ridiculous. Because he must say it's just a big hype. Because he must say basically that they do already. Now, there are some things that Vybz Kartel talk about an interview which I kind of want to talk about at the next time, but not right now. But the lawyer seems, as I say, they move him to a more secure facility now. So the lawyer say, I don't know this going. This going for him there, the other place. I want to move him from there, so someone shouldn't have no problem now. Because when they say a state-of-the-art facility, total lockdown 24, him can't get access to phone. So there shouldn't be any probe. Get me I say, but I guess based on what I read, the people them try to probe into one, firstly, if this voice is actually Vybz Kartel. I think that's the first thing where they might try to find out. Based on what I read from the two articles. If this voice is actually Vybz Kartel, that's the first thing. Two, when was this thing done? And how was this thing done? So I think of them three main things that they might try to find out. When, how, and is the voice Vybz Kartel. So if them figure say a teacher, then them proceed to find out when it do, how it do, who did the on guard and bray and investigation, you know it thing go. But Isaac say at the end of the day, based on instruction where him receive, that do from oi. So there's no excitement. And he must say, if you don't want to know what the probe, check the minister of probing. Oh. Bombard star. Teacher find a liar full of lyrics to blood clot. The man said, yo, go check the minister of probing, no, man. Yo, I never know you have a minister of probing, bro. Yo, I never know you have a minister of probing. Man said, check the minister were responsible for probing. Yeah, is that trouble, you know, that me I tell you. Your teacher supposed to like that liar, but I agree with you. Oh, the man fiery, bro. Man say, you want to know who do the probing thing? Just check the minister responsible for all probing. Yeah, man. Probing boss that. Oh, well, now we need a song about probe. No, you don't say, may I say something about that? Yo, you know, say, the closest man I sing about the probe. Now go there, all the money I try to set me up in the morning there, though. Yeah. I want artist when I can think about where. Yo, back to it. Today I try to set up money. Johnny Cochran. Big up yourself, yeah. Kelly Seaton, big up yourself. Cash album release party in Ghana, Africa. It's for the big market, yeah, man. Popcorn, I go for the African market, there, so, man. So, not just not US sales or whatever. You see, because at the end of the day, the African market huge, you know. Yeah, man, your streams them can go up and bag of things. Africa, Papa is supposed to do the market research and see say him big there, so. You see, man. It's a song that prodding. That's serious. Why for the probing? Mm-hmm. But as I say, mm-hmm. Extentation. Single salt certified diamond. Good lawyer. I love how my work. Who would have thought that the prison would want to figure what happened to one of the prisoners did an interview. It was part two interview really candid. I mean, you know, I think them kind of really set up part two by putting out part one, and I think more persons viewed part two. As it relates to being candid or being, I never really hear nothing where, like, way out there when I say, yo, Jano, the man really go say that. Because he basically spoke about, one, dancehall and him dominance and what it takes to be the dancehall king. It spoke about his mental space again and how the haters as well as the fans contribute to him doing well. And him knows he might get a fight from people, so he have to fight back and stand firm. And then that was basically it. I never hear like him going or nothing. I guess persons, remember, you know, me tell you all the while, you know, expectation and disappointment go on in and, you know. So some persons might feel a little disappointed by saying, "True, should I say candid or wow?" And it was shorter too. That was the next thing. It did shorter. So people probably think that there probably be one next 4 minutes or 5 minutes or so. It was shorter, but as I say, him say some critical things. He spoke about what it takes to be a dancehall artist in his mind, and I do agree with him. I think you have to be very impactful. Um, you have to dominate the space in every way. So, yeah, I saw our part two interview still. But seriously though, Brando, teacher the normal still. Still. What else can we expect from now on? I feel him going to get political in a vicious manner. I was waiting for something shocking. But it was good. But it was good all the same. Yeah, man, I was Brando up just checking. We got person from my Valentine. Yeah, man. I expect something more shocking or more thrilling or, you know? So, but that never forthcoming. But as I say, good same, as what you say. Still good. So, man, a good vibe, man. I'm that teacher that I really like himself on interview though. You see me? Being that it's a international media house. Like that. And I say proper English, me no mean him twang. Because you have a lot of people confuse twanging with proper English, you know. Yeah, you have a lot of people feel so. When them are twang, you know what I'm saying, man? Okay, let me go over there and tell you how it's gonna go. And I twang and I mix the pot and you can hear say, you know, like when them are mimic the scammer them. You hear, yeah, the Queen's English. You hear the English are mixing with the patois and for your ear to answer, yo, you know so that person I try them I try to speak. You can't hear say the man have a good command in the English language. Remember express yourself in the English language, you know, if you're not used to doing it, you know, it's not an easy thing, you know. Because remember you have to express your thoughts, you know, so everything we have forward to your mind, you have to express that in one language. If you never could have speak it, you know, now some people say, I don't know a great thing that, yeah, it's not a great thing, I understand it's not a great thing, but you have enough dancehall artists you can't do it English. And I tell you that the sentence them you put together, and how you must say what you must say, enough dancehall artists can tell you that. Probably 90% of them are more can't do that. And I tell you, first thing I'm gonna go up on an interview and try sound like one talk. And I know that if you try so like if you try to be relatable. And that's why I'm telling you, one of the things we got always stand out with Vybz Kartel, over other artists is that him always can relate to the people, you know. Yeah, you see wherever I'm there, if you might deal with some thugs, he can talk like a thug. If you might deal with some rich people, he can talk to the rich people. If you might deal with some ladies, he know to talk to the ladies them. If you might deal with some professional, he know to talk to the professional. That's the thing where him always lose and win over one heap of people. And him say it in an interview. Him said to the thug, Vybz Kartel is like a thug to the intellectual, him present as the intellectual. So you know that always relatable, brother, and always up to the time. Because now he go on an international media house. So they talk about him situation. And the man do it in an English form. Because standard English is spoken by most people. Get to me and say it's an English platform, the man go people that speak properly. I mean not speak properly, sorry, speak the Queen's English or standard English. You know we have to burn out them things that you know speak properly. If you speak properly. A young youth them must speak properly. And when I speak, as long as you understand. But teacher understands to this market. I remember that in good music, you know. To this market, him can come say, yeah man, how you say Lisa? You know, Vybz Kartel is the man who dominate dancehall in Lisa. So you don't know, you know, yeah man, about 3 bunk bed over there. So you see he pray. Yeah man, 3 bunk bed over there, so. You see me? So yeah man, them a fight get a youth in Lisa. Yeah man, them a fight get a youth, you know. So all the while them come and them fight get a youth and them a say, I just through my name Vybz Kartel, them a try fight out man and get out man. You see me? But them can't get out man, you know. Because we're strong and firm in this in Lisa. Some boy if you know say I think different, you know. No, the man can't go to that, bro. The man can't go to that. Remember, it's an appeal him a try get out, you know. Remember, say something him a try get out to the people, you know, for the people them know what going on in the country and know what going on in the situation. So the man can't go talk to somebody. Or the man will go talk to. The man that look like a biggie guy. Yeah. And if you notice, brother, you can see I'm very comfortable with where I'm saying, brother. Very, very comfortable. I mean, I tell you what twanging was when I say. Man, very comfortable with where I'm saying, bro. Very, very, very comfortable. So can't go around that. Let me say them man, they always related, you see me? So if I'm going on a forum where it is required to speak proper English or standard English, you should say Queen's English, then he's going to do so. That I will execute. So Yeah, can't go around that, bro. Can't go around that at all. That's what reading does, bro. Exactly. Like you see, that's one next thing to want to highlight from the man interviewing. The man talks and things where only old people tune into and read it. And read it, see it. The man saying do only for reading and writing, bro. This is one of the things we make that their brain stay risky. The man do a lot of reading and writing. Something a lot of we don't do. Even some of them artists, I tell you the truth. I don't think them artists read nothing. I feel that most of them artists, them just smoke some weed, drink some liquor, fire them friend, fuck a bag of waste girl, chat some bag of fuckery, pour upon some ends. I doubt most of them artists sit down and read all the cleaner. I doubt them, and when I tell you we teach a thing, I don't think, it's not knowing I do it. Because it come out in their music. A lot of them artists, all them have to do is smoke some weed, drink some liquor, fuck some waste girl, par on some thugs, chat some fuckery, and me I bet you, and I can tell you, say a lot of them not read nothing. Nah read nothing. Them don't know what go on in the world. Because you see, if them didn't know what go on in the world, remember, you know, what you put in, you get out, you know. You see, if a man did read extensively, and a man did observe the world, but it will come out in the music, you know. Because remember, you know, everything we're in here, it will come out, you know. So if you know the man, a man reading the cleaner say, COVID will take over. And that is why too, when I always hear me say, why all of them songs sound the same way? Because the same thing, you're there on the same bridge and them chat the same fuckery. You're there on the bridge and I say, dog, that man, they are chopper dog, they say, you know, and I'm have the whole of the girl, you know. Hear me nice song, look more, chopper man have the whole of the girl, them, chopper man have the whole of the girl, them, and that your friend them talk about. You know, I read one part in the way I tell about investments, I tell about new technologies in China, I tell you what go on global in the world. So how you have to DJ about that? You can't DJ about that because you never read it. Or the man who read it can't DJ about it, you know. You know I read no history book. Because I don't hear when I sing no history. I don't read nothing about the woman them or a certain magazine or a certain thing. And that's what I say, it's obvious. When I hear what I say, when I say no comment and move on my side. And that's one of the things that separate Vybz Kartel from the other artists them, bro. And I can see it, brother, I tell you. The man read, brother. So if the man read, you hear different things that come out. Would that come like me come here so now and me a vlog. And me a talk certain way. Based on how me talk, you can see where Brando read, where Brando headspace there, how Brando assess music, how much music Brando know. You can know it, you know. Because out of the heart, the mouth speaking, and what the inner you come out, you know. So if you don't have nothing in you, it can't come out, you know. Sometimes you hear some man and them sing the same thing over and over and over and over. Me a bust some gun, them girl a suck off my cock. All him a tell about him boring life, you know. Him bridging him round him a tell him about badness. You get what I say? And you have a boy over there so him not like, and him girlfriend a suck off him cock. And him know some man with a chopper and him hear that's all, brother. That's why he has all. No man read and say, bumbuck lad, you know, so the stock market do this and that, or COVID that destroy people, life, or the vaccine, or them something. They can't say them never read local news, bro. You can't say them man never watch local news. Them never know what go on locally, much more internationally. Some of them man never take up the Gleaner yet and read, or the Star, or the Observer. That's why I'm more to hear my ball and say, oh, the contents of sound of the song them. You can't say them man you never go up on YouTube and type in how to write a song. Or read one article or buy one book, how to write a hit song, or how to write a. Them never look up them thing there. How to be successful at entertainment. How to maneuver social media. Them not read them the book there. Them don't know none of them something. They must get up. Yo, dog, hear me say no dog. I link Keisha around this or Stephanie a dog and go shoot mood down in her neck, you know. And drink some molly for NC in a dog and park on the block, you know. I just that alone. So little more you hear the song, NC we are drink while we are fuck them girl and we dip on the block and some pussy can this because we have the most gun and while we have the most gun we are smoke the most weed and we are fuck them girl. Cause him half year fuck your girl, you know. Him half year fuck them girl. Brother, last night me and all I made, you know, I'm not stretch a conversation here, you know. But me gonna ask you a question. I show you how dancehall change. I gonna show you how dancehall change. When last a young dancehall artist bust with a girl song? What the last young dancehall artist you know will bust with a girl song? How much dancehall artist bust with a girl song? I'm looking at the chat and see what's going on. When I say girl song, when I mean song when I mention girl in it. I mean girl song. I don't know what is woman song. Where woman a wine, I sing about woman body, I sing about sex, I sing about woman. Reagan King. Reagan King no boss with girl song. Reagan, yeah, have girl song, but I know really that boss Reagan King. The song where really boss Reagan King, I either more them teach me learn, or what do you want their name again? Things go change. Or one of them song, that no girl song. Missing a call yet, did in him catalog, but I not eat boss him. Nanko, that a how long now. Big up yourself, Miss Bad British. Don't have a clue. Brother, a long time, brother. Hold on, I'm asking a question. Come on, take time and talk that part. When I listen, don't tell nobody this. We're going to take time and talk. Cranium. Alright. See the Cranium and Cranium and even hardcore dancehall artist. Big up yourself, tell you TV. Cranium are the last artist and Cranium Boss and Bowen. Cranium Boss and about 20. I went Cranium Boss 2016, 15, 17. And which one of them there? Nobody now have know what this Squash Boss is. Squash Boss with Money Fever and them song. We catch a Money Fever. Most man are boss with how much man are boss with relationship and girl song. Alkaline the way back. Nobody go Alka. Cause it's a point me I come to, you know. Me know you bring in Alka yet. But it's a point me I come to. But don't bring in Alka yet. Make Alka stay with him. Because remember that away from about 2013. So we can't go so far. Make we see who after 2013. Brother, most of these artists now sing for women, you know. You don't realize what go on. You don't realize that the young artists them now sing for. Let me take time talk. You don't realize that the young artists them barely sing for women. When last Squash have one hit girl song. When last Chronicle have one hit girl song. When last Intense have one hit girl song. When last Skillibeng have one hit girl song. When last TJ have one hit girl song. When I mean one song will dominate the place and it was a hit song. Hit, when I say hit, I don't mean people like it, I mean hit. When last the major people them take out Alkaline can him find something they were there. And take out Cartel can him ever find. Mullines Road try that everybody. Take out Alkaline can where them find Hostage. Take out them money and put them one side. Popcorn ever represent for the ladies. The later youth them, the massacre them. You don't realize that the man them now find a girl song. I don't realize. I don't realize that the young youth them now bust with girl song either. You don't realize they come like a girl song will make girl whine and I sing about relationship and I sing about woman. You don't realize that them song they big up Dexter Daps, cause film niche that. Ja Vinci. Him from a time, I mean young artist. Ja Vinci from a time. Remember Ja Vinci them was long time. So him come from that era there were girl song necessary. You don't realize that in the last 5 years or 3 to 5 years, the occurrence of girl song or young artists about with girl song. You don't realize what going on. All now in this year, you don't realize that Cartel alone, Cartel drop an album with a 7 song half a hit for woman. Alkaline have him album with there where him put a bag of girl song on there. Una realize that the man them either sing about themselves or with them own. I be that the man them a sing about, you know, where them live or whatever, you know. No man nah sing no song for no woman, you know. Until man start sing song for man wine, you know. You just realize what I go on. Man nah sing song for woman wine, you know. You know, see man I tell you about dirt and him a sing song for man wine. Yo. Diane girl song I bust me G. Yeah, Diane in it. But me I say most of the time them. Me not tell you say none of they no. But me I tell you say most of the time them, it dep on a decline, brother. It dep on a decline, bro. Them the song they are not girl song really. We governor fine. And as well I tell you say it a decrease. So even if you can't find one and two, me I try to show you say something with a decrease. No young artists now bust with girl song. One at a time you have potential kid, even when you have the one it under them. Them she just a bubble like a chicken gravy. One time girl song was the easiest thing for it with, you know. You get what I say? One time girl song was the easiest thing for it with. No, you don't find no bag of man and no bag of girl song again. Where it. It come like the youth them a turn from out a girl song. A man a do a girl song, I'm a sing say a girl a suck him wood. And in a one girl neck and she a lick off my balls and that. No, brother, not necessarily girl song that's in. It's a type of girl song that's in, but we mean the one that we used to. Where lady can dash out and whine and boom flick. Remember that Bill dance all in my G. And me not see most of the little young youth them now we say them in the space a dominate the massacre them, the TJ them. You know, see them a give a song like that, you know. A teacher me here where they say more than a and we may try show it to. Probably this is why the elders them eat out against the beat. Because the beat they go with that type of dash out mentality from the woman them and the woman them. That is why you see when teacher find fever for the ladies dance. You hear him drop more than a Friday for the ladies dance. Come home for the ladies dance. Try that for the ladies dance. It's like even when we go girl song, we mean song we make ladies dash out and dance to. And then you have relationship segment for the ladies, which is what Dexter adapts. So two types you have. So you have song we make girl move, gyrate them ways, enjoy themselves and thing. And then now you have the type like what Dexter adapts do and what Diane do, where I sing about relationship and them thing there and I sing about the ladies and so. But them dep on a decline, bro. Yeah, still the girl song, but the girl song them not eat, brother. I want to get the point of what me I say. I never say no girl song not do, you know. Every man a do girl song, but how much of them a hear it? I mean hit, and when me say hit, I mean hit too. If you look on the top 10 song them for the year, how much of them are gonna be girl song for the year? And I mean when I say hit song for the year, I mean objectively. I don't mean a man a try put in them bridging song or them artist song. I mean hit song. And objectively, I mean a man I say, yo, remember say my artist when named Jimbo and have one girl song where I mash up the whole like community where we there, you know, of the 10 people we have, and the 10 people and broke out at night time to Jimbo song, you know. Yeah, Jimbo I run the whole of my lane, you know. I know some I mean, bro. Brother, them little thing they need to change. And me I tell you this, you see, man like Vybz Kartel, Massacre need to find some girl song. I'm tired to say this with them. See Massacre put up something and say I'm have dance all and pocket. Massacre, you need to find some girl song here. Yeah, you need to find some girl song. That's why when I see the album track list and I see the girl song and relationship, I say, yes, Massacre. Enough of them artists that them need to give you 6 months a girl song or relationship song. Them need to detox themselves from this chopping thing and sing about man. Them youth here sing about man too much. So tell them I sing about man and wine. I tell them about dirt. Dirt. Can you imagine? In a 2021 man I sing song for man wine. Dirt. Dirt. Everybody do the dirt. My youth come do the dirt in front of me. Bro, una sing about man too much. You see Brando ever taught them something, huh? Una sing about man too much. This man singing thing, it need to stop. This man singing thing, dog, gonna need 6 months worth of girl song. That means another 6 months, when not sing nothing but girl song. When sing about yourself, and when you do include the girl, them, we are fuck them girl. I feel who them girl a suck. Peer what a show on the girl them. When you look on the ladies them like a something to be adored, or something to be treasured, or something to be loved, or something to be taken care of, or somebody to be complimented, or yo, we can't do without a girl, she a mother nature, she a mother earth. When you sing them the song there, no. When you objectify the woman them to a way where it's like when you see them as an object in the corner over there, so them something they need to stop. So much time brand the company platform and time only need to sing some song for ladies. I tell you that, you know, because when big performance are going on, ladies are scream out them throat hole, you know, and a woman loyal, you know, man no loyal. Man no loyal. I tell you that. Right. Of time Branda talk, when I think a joke talk or a lollipop talk. As 10 style, when I say a real talk, I say man no lie. When they say a woman with there, say 10 years I'm my artist this. Being a man I'm my artist and it not change. You know my time people change. Some of them change from bounty go Vado, change from Vado go alkaline, change from alkaline go intense. You know what time man change when they bring an artist? Check the woman them. A Beenie Man am my artist. A Kartel am my artist and it not change. Never will change. So you can stay there. Don't sing no song for the woman them. Wind up and enjoy themselves and I do go and sing for man. I enjoy on yourself. Go up yourself 10 star. As I hear me just say a while ago on a lollipop thing. Teacher them sing for woman. My girl is more than a Friday. Broad like Broadway. Yeah, man. Ever sing for the ladies them. Ever that a one thing with teacher. As me tell you, say Alkaline drop one way there. You see the biggest song on it. Festivity. Make for me a title. Make for me. Show up my underwear. Yeah, man. I wish for me captive. And pussy have me hostage. Yeah, man. Sing about the pussy, man. Sing. Learn to sing about girl pussy and breast. And body where you want squeeze and pussy you want to sing about it, man. So I'm like I'm afraid to sing about it. What? You look like whoever started who someone and force you to sing girl song. I want to know. Every day if you not sing about yourself and the fight, you not get on people I try to get to know out. I want to run the place. I want to sing about weed and the thugs and man where I try to get to know out. And man where I fight, you know. And man where bad mind and a man where want to kill, you know. Man where do this to, you know. Man where do that to, you know. Man where do the man. More hear about pussy. Humbucklad. And a girl more hear about. Because so dance all used to stay. And that's why people used to hear dance all on that time, them, you know. You think they just the gun. Till every time you listen to a Beenie Man or Kartel is a slack song. Girls, keep out your me take this in your shoot this in your girl. Where. And so dance all used to run. Them time the fish them never like dance all. The fish them like dance all now, you know. Because one, it not burn them out at now sing about woman. Them time the fish them can't stand dance all. Because be a woman them I hear about. Only need to sing about under girl. That may I tell you now. Sing about the pleasures of Vaja. Yes, me love you wine in it, take time in it. No, me a grind in it, me a wine it. Yeah, man, that more I hear, man. That like I'm afraid of woman, bro. They wanna sing about man a fight, you know. Man a try to get to know out. And man a bad mind, you know. Now say them song in a work, you know, bro. Yeah, but make sure you put in your catalog about the girls them too. Yeah, put little of the girls them part in the catalog. Because you have some man who come tell us them a run dancehall or them a dancehall king and that. You don't have a girl hit song? You don't have a girl hit song, bro? You know, alright, when ladies segment playing a dancehall, when the road open up back, you can't, a song for you can't play in that segment there. Select if you scroll through. Alright, so one selector rate you as an artist. And them say ladies segment. See me? You have to get magnifying glass and look on him computer, try to find one girl song for you. Because you don't have none. Joke thing. Every man want to be goat and red and this and that and chop and that. Sing about all the man they say them a chop. We don't even give the woman them the money. Sing about say yo when me done chop, you know. I have to give my girlfriend that. I make sure my girlfriend look fat. You see me? I make go pay for her surgery. I sing about woman, sing about under woman. Me love should be teen and take it out. Should be teen and take it out. Sing about girl. Sing about girl. And stop sing about man, dog. And then you no wonder why a man like Vybz Kartel are always relevant and always there. Because the man know the game, dog. You know enough of you know the game, you know, just do what you see people are doing, you know. Some man if you go read some blood clot novel where them talk about sexy night or something where the girl them love. Cause you have the girl them love reading novel one time, you know. Go read two of them novels and see where the ladies them love to hear about or where them love to read. And go make 2 songs after that. Joke on Joe. Wait, bless up and big up on yourself, you know. Cut me a cut out. You see me? If time see people them out there. See them say go watch. Big up yourself 10 star. Bless up and big up on yourself, you know, peeps. Gone.